Hi, everybody, and welcome into the Cougar Sports Network as we get ready for women's basketball action. College of the Canyons and West Los Angeles College here from the Cougar Cage on sophomore night, final home game of the regular season for the COC Lady Cougars as they get ready to take on West LA. I'm Matt Robinson, happy to have you in with us as always here on the Cougar Sports Network. Well, the Cougars coming in on another victory as they knocked off Antelope Valley here at home, 62-54, just a couple of nights ago on Wednesday night. Right now running on a 3-game winning streak. They sit right now at 10-2, second place in the Western States Conference South standings. Glendale at 10-1 are ahead of them. Cougars do have one more game left with Glendale. That's the final game of the season. They need some help. They need an LA Valley loss in there to try and get themselves back to the top of the standings. But right now looking very good for a playoff spot. 10-2 in conference play, 16-9 overall, although it's probably going to be a road game at this point in time. If you don't win your conference, you're probably not going to host an early round playoff game in the 3C2A as it's very competitive this year. But again, playing pretty well. 7-1 here at home. Their only loss on their home floor came to LA Valley back on January 4th. Otherwise, they've been stellar here at home as we honor the sophomores tonight. You talk about the Cougars averaging 62.5 points per game. That's 36th in the state of California. They hit 67% of their free throws, which is 14th best. They only turn the ball over 12.3 times a game, which is 3rd best. They do a great job handling the ball, and that's what's helped them win games as the season has gone on. They're still outside the top 25 just a bit, but they are getting ever closer as they continue to stack up some wins with just one more game left in the regular season after tonight, as the Santa Monica game, which was initially on the schedule, no longer. Santa Monica has forfeited away the season. On the other side for West LA, 8-6 overall, 5-6 in conference play. They've won their last 2, though. Technically, it's really just one, as they beat Bakersfield on the road, 76-34. They get credit for a win over Santa Monica. They still have 2 games left, LA Valley and Citrus, so a chance for them to kind of play a little spoiler against LA Valley and help out COC, or vice versa, help out LA Valley and Glendale with a victory here tonight over the Cougars. They've had a tough year for Twan Heron, who's the head coach of the Wildcats, averaging 64 points per game, which is top 30 in the state, but they give up quite a bit. They give up 61, which is 48th in the state, and that's kind of been their downfall. It's a kind of a run and gun, got to outscore the opponent. As you see Monique Fabless out there, one of the sophomore leaders for COC. We talk about the sophomores real quick when we get a chance. Monique Fabless in her second year with COC out of Saugus High School has been an impressive player for the Cougars in her tenure. Look, this year averaging 14.3 points per game. She's 8th in the state in minutes per game at 36.2. She's played 761 total minutes this season, which is just, when you think about it, ridiculous. She's 65th in field goals with 121. So far this year, she shoots 68% from the foul line, which is 65th best in the state. And her 14.3 points, as we said, averaging 14.3 is 67th in the state. April Towson, the other sophomore, in her first season with COC, has been a pleasant surprise. 30 minutes a game, 9.2 points per game out of Tempe, Arizona. Shooting 28% from the floor, 26% from 3, and she's made a 3-pointer in pretty much every game this year. And she's been one of those hot shooters. Natalie Satamian, another sophomore in her second year, averaging 8.5 points per game, a big uptick from last year. She's been a knockdown 3-point shooter at times, only averaging 30% from 3, but that's really been kind of her game as the season has gone on. She has that ability to take over from 3. At one point had 5 3-pointers. She was 10 for 15 versus West LA from the floor, and 5 of 8 from 3 in that game. Lulu Saloom, the sophomore forward who we've talked about amply here on the Cougar Sports Network broadcasts. You just can't say enough about her. Averages a double-double. 7th in the state in minutes played with 839. 6th in minutes per game, averaging 36.5 minutes. She's the state leader in rebound or in defensive rebounds at 282. 2nd in the state in total rebounds with 385, and 2nd in the state in rebounds per game, averaging 16.7. 785 career rebounds as a Cougar. She had 400 last year. She's probably going to break that this year. She's probably going to go up over 400 this year. So we expect her to maybe get to 800 rebounds today. Amaya Robinson, who isn't playing as of late, has been out since December 12th with an injury, but another sophomore out of Highlands Ranch, Colorado. We'll see if she gets a red shirt and come back next year, but she was a good player at the beginning point of the year, averaged 11.5 points per game, but just has not been in the lineup due to injury. Jasmine Washington coming off the bench this year, averaging 3.3. It's been limited minutes for her, but she's had the opportunity to play, and she's contributed when she's got the chance this year. Season high of 8 points against Bakersfield, season high of 8 rebounds against Antelope Valley the other day. And then Natasha Sergic, the final sophomore on the roster. Again, limited minutes, just 10.2 minutes per game. Had a season high at 10 points against San Bernardino back on November 11th. And again, has just been another one that comes off the bench and contributes as much as she can when she gets the opportunity to. She had 8 rebounds against Palo Verde on December 7th. So we'll step aside for a few moments. I believe we'll have the starting lineups in the national anthem. The opening tip when we come back here on the Cougar Sports Network.
The College of the Canyons Athletics Department is proud to announce the Hall of Fame class for 2023. This year's inductees include longtime women's basketball assistant coach Harlan Perlman, the 1986 state championship baseball team, the 1996 state runner-up women's basketball team, the 2007 state finalist women's volleyball team, and two-time state champion track and field star Chris Lowe. Be there for all the excitement Wednesday, March 29th at 4:30 p.m. at the Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center. For more information, visit cocathletics.com or call 661-362-3491. Go Cougs!
At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments, time with friends, lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Meet Nigel Terry. In 2018, UCLA Health made him Laker for a day. Not because he beat cancer once, he beat cancer twice. He inspired us to push, to make the impossible possible. Because that's what Nigels do. And the world needs more Nigels. UCLA Health.
The future is yours, so let College of the Canyons help you get ready, reset, and go for it. Get ready for transfer, the workforce, or take your skills to the next level. Reset your career and get back to work quickly. Go to college for $46 per unit, 0 textbook cost class options, and apply for your share of financial aid. With convenient class times, flexible on-campus or online options, and free tutoring, the future is yours at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule.
Welcome back into the Cougar Sports Network. Matt Robinson with you as we get ready for tip-off between the West LA Wildcats and the College of the Canyons Lady Cougars on this sophomore night for COC. Starting lineup for West LA, Lauren Lee, the sophomore guard, will get to start at the 1 guard. Lauren Sterling, the 2 guard. Zamia Miller, the 3 guard. And then Weslyn Hitchens up front. And Miracle Davidson, who will play a little bit up front as well, but also another guard. So 4 guards on the floor, with Weslyn Hitchens the only forward out on the floor for West LA. For COC, the lineup we've seen pretty much all year. Monique Fables, the sophomore guard out of Saugus High School, getting the start at the 2 guard. April Townsend is really the point guard out of Tempe, Arizona, the sophomore. She's kind of the one that runs the point. Natalie Sedamian, the shooting guard out of Granada Hills High School. Then Lulu Saloom, the forward out of Saugus High School, who we've talked about her accolades a little bit. And then the freshman, Hannah Tolentino, playing the 4 today out of Los Angeles, California. But she's kind of a small forward 4. Can really hit down from 3 when she gets the opportunity as well. So we'll have the opening tip. We are underway. COC going to control the opening tip, even though Miller was able to get it over the top of Saloom, but Fameless running through picks it up, and the Cougars will get the offensive opportunity here first. As initially Satamian drives, dropped it back to Saloom, got it back, steps back into a deep two, no good. Couldn't save the rebound as she never established herself back inbounds. So an opening shot miss for COC. West LA will get their first opportunity with the basketball. The Wildcats in black uniforms with the yellow and blue striping underneath the arms, as a little jumper from Miller is good, and the Wildcats with a 2-0 lead off to an early start. Cougars in their home whites moving to our left. Tolentino wide open underneath, gets an easy lay-in, and we're even at 2-2. West LA was way out high guarding the perimeter that time. Tolentino was standing by the block, unguarded, untouched, not even anybody within 5 feet of her. So we're even at 2-all. Here's Sterling, will dribble to her left, picks up the dribble, sends it to the near side. Hitchens moves out on the three-point line. They'll work it around the perimeter. Trying to put it on the floor that time was Davidson. She'll kick it back out as Sterling now with it. She'll dribble and pass into the corner. Lee with 5 to shoot, kicks it back. Hitchens will put up a 3 that hits off the front of the rim. Good inside position on the rebound for Miracle Davidson. It's a 2-point lead for West LA once again. Cougars usually control the boards, and that's a lot of due to, as we've talked about, Lulu Saloom. You talk about on the offensive side, 15.5 rebounds per game, 27.5 defensive boards per game, 43 total for COC, which is 24th in the state as Tolentino misses on 3. Gliding through was Fameless for the rebound, and then it's going to be initially pointed out, ball in favor of COC, but the official just pointed the wrong way, changed it up. It'll be West LA basketball. Canyons has been prone to slow starts in the past. We've seen this before from the Cougars, where they struggle a little bit from the floor early on. Have to get it going a little bit late. Not uncommon for them at this point, as they'll go to work with the basketball. Sterling will put it on the floor, dropped it off for Miller. Miller trying to drive. She'll now leave it for Davidson. Back to Miller. Little block jumper, no good. Saloom with the board, but the outlet comes off of a couple of Cougars' hands and goes right back to Miller. Davidson trying to drive, was stopped there. Ball now loose on the floor for a moment. A travel going to be called against Lauren Sterling. She was down on one knee, tried to stand up and dribble the ball, and didn't dribble it before she stood up, so traveling going to be called. That'll be COC basketball. Trinity Connor checking in to take over for Wesleyan Hitchens. There's Fables, got it to Satamian. She'll pop a 20-footer that's no good. Little flat on the shot that time. Easy defensive rebound for West LA, and they'll go back to work on the offensive side. Good pass inside Lauren Lee, but she's triple teamed down low. Instead, we'll kick it out. Sterling's jumper, no good. Satamian will pull down the rebound. As the Cougars with better position that time defensively. Then another turnover on COC. Just about 3 minutes gone here in the first. Townsend with a strip, has the ball, dumps it for Satamian off the floor. Satamian will dribble into the painted area, leaves it for Saloom. Back to Townsend, who will step into a wing 3 for the lead. She's got it. And the Cougars with their first lead of the ball game. As Townsend starts it and finishes it off, it's 5-4 in favor of Canyons. Little Townsend with the hustle play that time. Finishes off a 3. It's a mismatch down low here for Miller against Satamian. Put a shot up over the top of her, no good. Fables comes in and cleans up the rebound. Ball was loose on the floor, tied up. Possession arrow with West LA. So it'll be West LA basketball. Wildcats will bring it in. Here's Satamian with the ball off the miss. Nearly had it stripped. Now we'll put it on the floor. Got it to Townsend. Throws it ahead, Faiblesse. At the foul line, out to Tolentino. Back to Satamian. Extra pass, Faiblesse. Straightaway jumper from the top of the key is good. Faiblesse has her first bucket as it rattled home. Seven to 4 in favor of Canyons. Lauren Sterling back to work. Now Miller. Davidson cruising through, put up a jumper from just inside the foul line, but missed. Saloom able to clean up the rebound. Faiblesse quickly ahead. Satamian a three from the corner, no good. And a foul gonna be called against Lulu Saloom on the rebound. So 3-point Canyons lead. Miller with the basketball will work it out to Lauren Lee beyond the three-point line on the near side wing. Wanting to work off the screen from Miller. Will put up a runner, no good. Saloom able to clean it up off the glass. She'll dribble out of trouble and get it ahead to Satamian. She wants to drive, gets to the baseline, puts it off the window and in. Satamian's first bucket of the day. Cougars have stretched lead to 9-4. 5-point advantage, another takeaways. Faiblesse able to knock it out of a West LA hand. Satamian again, this time gonna draw the foul and get to the line. So Nat a little push right now. Gets herself to the foul line for a pair of shots. Satamian this year, 62.5% from the line. First of two is good, make it a 6-point Canyons lead. Second for Satamian is there as well. So Cougars up by 7, 11-4. Double dribble gonna be called against Trinity Connor. So it'll be Canyons basketball right back to work here. A 7-point advantage. Trying to step on the gas here in the first quarter. Last time these two teams played, the Cougars came away with a 75-62 win on the road. Faiblesse driving, had it stripped trying to go up. Lee will come away with it. Outlets ahead on the fast break. Two quick steps from Miller, she lays it home. Breaks a 9-0 Canyons run. Satamian misses a little 16-footer. Faiblesse able to strip after the rebound from Connor and gets the finish on that offensive side for Canyons. So back to a 7-point lead. Here's Connor trying to drive, nearly had it stripped. Got it to Sterling, her little 15-footer no good. Faiblesse another rebound. Dribbles it out of trouble and brings it across the timeline and goes to work. Wanted to drive. Instead, will stop and pop from the foul line and knocks it down cleanly over the top of a defender, making a 9-point Canyons lead. Faiblesse starting to find her stroke, give her 6 points on the night to lead the way for COC. So after what was a slow start for the first 2 minutes, the Cougars have come alive and have pushed the lead now to 9, largest of the day so far. And we're just a little over 4 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Lee trying to work against Tolentino. Tolentino going to be called for a block as she was trying to stay with Lee. Lee just went shoulder to shoulder with her. Sterling will bring it in play here. Worked it for Davidson, who drives into the paint. Little left-handed hook off the window, off the front of the rim and in. So Davidson with a bucket. She's got 6 now as a jump ball possession arrow for COC. Shot from Townsend doesn't fall. Here comes West LA back on the offensive side. Connor moving to her right with her right hand, trying to drive against Saloom, put one off the window, no. Saloom able to tip the rebound out to Fabless. Fabless dribbling out of trouble, has Saloom on the fast break. Stops at the block on the catch, turnaround jumper, no, but a foul going to be called against Lauren Sterling. And Saloom will get her first opportunity at the foul line today. Lulu had yet to take a field goal up to that point. And now we'll go to the free throw line. 18th in the state in free throw percentage at 77.7%. She's made 80 of 103 this year. Over 81. Second one is good. So back again for Canyons at a 9-point lead. Early shot clock 3 from West LA is no good. Townsend able to come away with it. Wants to make a baseball pass ahead. Got it to Satamian. She had it stripped as she tried to put it on the floor as Davidson came away with it. Now Davidson looking to get it down low. A little out of control that time. Threw it well behind Trinity Connor. And it's just a turnover on West LA. Cougars going to slow things down just a touch here, leading by 9, 17 to 8, 2:30 to go in the first quarter. A blast to her left to Satamian. She'll put up a 3 from well behind the three-point arc and knocks it down. Satamian now with 7 to lead the Cougars. Largest lead of the day at 12. As Satamian knocks down the big 3. We talked about Natalie being able to do that at times. Foul going to be called, counted in the foul for Trinity Connor as it goes against Townsend. Connor misses the foul shot off the front of the rim on the netting and stayed in place. The Cougars will go back to work offensively. They bless. Down low, Satamian blocked. Coming across Lauren Lee. Satamian wanted a foul, didn't get it. Back the other way, Sterling. Satamian got knocked down to the floor on that block from Lee. And Lee got a clean piece of the ball and a big piece of Satamian coming through as well. Carey going to be called against Davidson here. First substitution of the day for COC. Townsend coming off. Sophomore Jasmine Washington get an opportunity to come in. Weslyn Hitchens going to take over for Zamia Miller. It's Fabless. Calling for Saloom to work back down low. Now she'll try and work off the screen and roll for Saloom, who had it partially blocked, but a late whistle for a foul. And I believe the foul might go against Lauren Lee here. Nope, scratch that, Lauren Sterling. It's the screen and roll. We don't often see it very much in the women's game, especially in 2023, but the Cougars trying to work it there. Nearly came up with a bucket instead. Saloom, whose 2 points have come off foul shots, will go back to the line for another trip. Second one rattles in and out. 11-point Canyons lead, 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Lee with the ball, trying to get it down low. Good play by Fabless to just step in front of Davidson and take it away. It's a heck of a defensive effort. Now Fabless will just stop for a foul line jumper. Maybe was too wide open and missed it. Ball came off of Washington out of play after Hitchens came down with the rebound at first. But Saloom was there to find it for her, so I think Faiblesse maybe had a little bit too much time driving down to the middle of the floor, was kind of surprised. Kind of West LA defense parted like the Red Sea, and she just didn't quite know what to do with it. Faiblesse, another takeaway that time, able to get it away from Davidson as they tried to inlet it to her. She'll kick it to Satamian. Little falling jumper backwards at about 15 feet is good. Satamian now with 9. Cougars lead is to 13. 23-10 run here in the first quarter. Washington able to reject a pass into Hitchens. It came back to Lee. Now to Davidson. Wants to work against Faiblesse, who stays right with her. Davidson, a turnaround jumper. Beautiful shot from Davidson that time. Over the top of Faiblesse is a nicely done shot. Makes it an 11-point Canyons lead as the Cougars will get the final shot here of this first quarter. Saloom, little runner with the left hand, no. Never mind, West LA might get the final shot here. Davidson stops it up. They need to put a shot up. There's only 2 left. They won't get one away. They'll dribble out the final second. It'll be West LA basketball going into the second quarter. The Cougars with a 23-12 lead. We'll be back second quarter action here on the Cougar Sports Network.
The College of the Canyons Athletics Department is proud to announce the Hall of Fame class for 2023. This year's inductees include longtime women's basketball assistant coach Harlan Perlman, the 1986 state championship baseball team, the 1996 state runner-up women's basketball team, the 2007 state finalist women's volleyball team, and 2-time state champion track and field star Chris Lowe. Be there for all the excitement Wednesday, March 29th at 4:30 p.m. at the Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center. For more information, visit cocathletics.com or call 661-362-3491. Go Cougs!
Second quarter action we go. West LA starting with the ball. Foul going to be called down low as Trinity Connor going to be called for the offensive foul after she missed the shot, was trying to go back for the rebound. So it'll be Cougar basketball. Actually a late sub on who was coming out. Lauren Sterling comes off the floor. So Canyons basketball 23-12. That's where the first quarter ended. Three-pointer, Washington is good. Washington, who doesn't often get opportunities on sophomore night, knocks down a 3. 14-point Canyons lead as they've stretched it out. Good passing to get it to Davidson down low. Foul going to be called on Faiblesse. Just the first foul on Faiblesse. Only the 4th foul on COC in the ball game. And it's going to be 2 shots here for Miracle Davidson. Davidson, 67% foul shooter. This is on the second. Last time out, she played 27 minutes against COC. Only had 6 points. It's already eclipsed that here today. Cougars back to work on the offensive side. Three-pointer for Faiblesse doesn't fall. Connor easily cleans up the board. Three-pointer for Davidson doesn't get there. Saloom comes away with the rebound and dribbles herself out of trouble. Luago Dutia out there trying to create full court pressure, and the Cougars just throw it away. Faiblesse trying to get it to Tolentino, could not connect. So a turnover on Canyons. Davidson over the top of Saloom. Nice shot. Back to an 11-point Canyons lead now as Davidson with a couple of buckets here to start the second quarter. There's Fabless. Little runner, no good. Rebound came well off the front of the rim to Lauren Lee. Saloom had inside position, just it went well over her head, nothing she could do. And then an offense, a timeout. 30-second timeout called by West LA. Juan Heron wants to talk about it here. We'll stay right here. Don't forget, folks, if you want to promote your business here to our crowds, you can do so. Dial 661-362-3491. Put up a banner at Cougar Stadium here at the Cougar Cage, the Cougar Soccer Facility, or a live read on the Cougar Sports Network. Don't forget as well, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, class of 2023, March 29th. 4:30 p.m., Santa Clara Performing Arts Center. Tickets are on sale now. Head to cocathletics.com or scan that QR code on your screen for more information. 26-15, COC in front. Tasha Sergic into the game for the first time today for COC as Townsend back onto the floor. There's Lauren Lee working with the basketball for West LA. Hutchins trying to drive against Sergic. A runner no good, but Trinity Connor, not Hutchins. Trinity Connor going to go to the line as Sergic called for the push. I keep saying Hutchins, it's Hitchens. Doesn't matter anyway, it's Trinity Connor at the line, 62.5% from the line this year. First was good. Second falls as well. So what was a 14-point lead is now a 9-point lead for COC. Cougars have been quiet to start here in the second. Not been able to get anything going. Just 3 points in this second quarter after what was a 23-point first quarter. Here's Satamian, floater, count it, and the foul. Satamian now heating up with 11, give her 12 as she knocks down the foul shot. 12-point lead once again for COC. Satamian leading all scorers on the floor, leading the Cougars handily as only Fabless with 6. Nobody else above 5. Matutia now with it. Trying to drive, Saloom stays with her, but she's able to put it off the back of the window and in. 10-point Canyons lead. Here's Townsend to run the point. Satamian far wing. Puts it on the floor against Lee. Now kicks it over Townsend. Townsend thought about a 3. Instead he'll get it back to Satamian. Drops it for Fabless on the weave. Dumps it corner Saloom. Saloom wanting to drive. Gets to the foul line. Trying to work for her own shot. Turnaround jumper with 5 to shoot is partially blocked. And it's Canyons basketball. I don't know where everybody from West LA is going as it's Canyons ball. Longodia and Davidson are both running the other way. Saloom having some trouble with her shoes today. It's the 4th time we've seen her go down to tie her shoes. Cougars with 3 to shoot here, so we'll have to work an inbound play. Probably inside. They get it to Sergic. Needs to throw it up. Shot clock violation coming, and indeed it is. So shot clock violation, empty possession. All West LA here in this second quarter. But it's still a 10-point Canyons lead. Stolen by COC. Outlet behind Saloom, but she's able to pick it up off her back. Dropped it for Fabless. Got to the baseline, kicked it back Satamian. A 3. She's fouled on the 3. by Connor running back by. And it's going to be 3 shots for Satamian, who had her first trip to the line today. Made both foul shots. Her second trip made it. She's 3 for 3 so far from the free throw line. Make it 4 for 4. All 3 for Satamian are good. 32-19. Cougars out in front. Now going to be against Sergey on a push. Lauren Sterling coming back in. Jasmine Washington going to check in to take over for Natasha Sergey here. Three fouls aside here in the second quarter. 6:10 to go. Inbound play for Davidson. Misses on a 3 off the heel of the rim. Long rebound for Washington, who will dribble it out of trouble and get it to Satamian. She'll work it up the floor for COC. Dropped it for Townsend. 3-pointer from the wing, short. Davidson skying and rips down the rebound. Brings it back ahead. They work it back to Davidson at the near side block. She gets behind Fabless and puts it home. .11-point Canyons lead. Davidson into double figures with 11 now. Fabless will kick Washington. Corner 3 on the way. Too much on it. Saloon, the offensive rebound. Put back not there, but she'll get herself to the line once again. All of Saloom's points so far coming from the foul line. She's 0-2 from the floor. 3 of 4 from the line. Foul goes against Muagu Tutia. It'll be her first. 2 good for Satamian. She'll have a look at the second, or Satamian for Saloom here. She'll have a look at the second. Five for 5 from the line for Satamian, or for Satamian. Geez, I keep doing that. It's actually Lulu Saloom. 34-21, 13-point lead. Can't help it. It's been all Natalie Satamian pretty much on the offensive side for COC. 15 points leading the way. Saloom with an offensive rebound, but a bad outlet, a throwaway to Davidson. Muagu Tutia trying to back down Saloom. Traveling going to be called against Muagu Tutia. She tried to lean back on Saloom, and Saloom just kind of let her bounce off her, and then she fell back and went to the floor. The Cougars will get the ball back. Still 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 34-21, Canyons out in front. Fabless with the ball, working to her right. Driving, put it off the glass, trying to draw a foul. Miller was right with her and didn't foul her. Davidson back the other way. Got it to Sterling, 15-footer no. Got her own rebound at the block, puts one up, doesn't fall. Davidson pokes it out, but it goes off of Canyons. And it'll be West LA basketball. Davidson fouled on a reach. Goes against Fabless. His second on Monique here. Next foul for each side puts the opposite side in the bonus. Sterling missed on what was an easy lay-in. Saloom able to pull down the rebound, then is fouled by Sterling, and Saloom will go to the line once again. Since that is the 5th foul, puts Canyons in the bonus. So it's 4:34 to go in the first half. The Cougars shooting foul shots for the rest of this quarter. Saloom 5 for 6 from the line. All 5 of her points have come from the line today. 6 for 7, so she's got 6 points, 6 boards. 15-point Canyons lead. It's the largest of the day so far as the Cougars have found their rhythm here in the second quarter. Miracle Davidson, travel going to be called. Took 2 steps before she established a plant foot. Cougars going to get Tolentino in to take over for Satamian. So Satamian, after 6 for 6 from the line, 4 of 9 from the floor, 15 points in this first half. Going to get a spell here. He's played 16 minutes so far. Pretty much the entire first half. Here's Townsend working off the Tolentino screen. Stops her dribble, looking for help. Tried to get it down low to Tolentino, who picks it up off the floor. Got it to Washington, back to Townsend. 3-pointer from the wing, no. Rebound, loose on the floor, tied up down low. Tie up Arrow Canyons. The Cougars will go back to work with the ball. They work an inbound play for Saloom, who misses on the jumper. Saloom tough from the floor so far, 0 for 3. Still affecting the game, 7.6 rebounds. Miller wide open, Saloom there to meet her, blocked it. Good recovery by Saloom. Miller was wide open, took 1 extra bounce to get to the rack, and Saloom came across and got a big old right hand on it. Fabless wanted to slip Davidson, but lost the ball. Now they're working in Saloom. Got around Mugo Tatia, but missed. Saloom 0 for 4 from the floor. Coming over to help was Hitchens late. That altered the shot. Miller, deep 2. Rattles it home from 20 feet. Lead is 13. Tolentino, now to Saloom. Saloom trying to drive, puts up a shot that, again, doesn't fall. Can't get her own rebound, and back the other way comes West LA. Dickens air ball, or Davidson, excuse me, air ball. Canyons will get the basketball back with 2:42. Fabless, travel going to be called. Kind of took a karaoke step after she got bumped into trying to get into the lane. .13 lead. 2:20 to go here in the first half. Lee driving, fouled from behind by Townsend. Lee to the line here. Lauren, 37% foul shooter on the season. Misses on the first. It's not a 1-and-1. I don't know where everybody was going. 1-and-1 only happens in men's basketball in college. Lee so far today, no points, 0 of 2 from the floor, 0 of 2 from the line. Easy rebound for Fabless. Give her 6 boards on the day. Tolentino nearly lost the ball, got it to Townsend, corner 3, too strong. Washington the offensive pull down, and the Cougars back to work. Townsend dribbles it back and will work on the offensive side. Out of points out directions. Got it to Fabless. She'll put up a wing 3. She's fouled as running into her was Hitchens. And Fabless to the line for 3 foul shots here. Cougars on the day, 13 of 14 from the line. And their second 3-shot trip of the day. First trip to the line for Faiblesse. Attorney Connor checking in. Miracle Davidson off the floor. Faiblesse makes the first. Faiblesse triples the hard way with 3 foul shots, all 3 good. 16-point lead for COC at 39-23 with 1:40 to go here in the first half. Faiblesse, another steal. Give her 4 now on the day. She just steps into the lane, takes the ball away. Now she goes to work on the offensive side, spinning around. Got it to Tolentino. Over to Townsend, corner 3 on the near side, short. Inside position that time for Hitchens as she pulls down the board. Back the other way, Connor. Luago Tutia misses on the lay-in chance. Connor just throws one up, doesn't hit anything. Washington comes away with the ball, and the Cougars will run back the other way. Satamian takes her time, works it across the timeline. She'll run the point here. At a wide open look for 3 instead, gets it for Tolentino, who puts up a 3 that's got too much on it. Off the back of the rim, kicks out. Luago with the rebound, and back the other way is Miller with the ball for West LA. Left it for Lee. Trying to work against Townsend, runs into Faiblesse, put one off the window that didn't fall. Faiblesse able to tip the rebound to Washington. And the Cougars, with 35 seconds to go here in the first half, will walk the ball up the floor. Faiblesse, Satamian, corner 3, short. Tolentino the offensive rip. Townsend and the Cougars will back it off and play for the last shot. Faiblesse taking her time here. West LA thought about doubling. Instead, Townsend will get a 3 that's short. Got her own rebound with 10 seconds to go. Sent it to Washington. It'll be a 2 from Washington that was blocked. Back the other way, West LA trying to work it for Miller. Miller will put up a jumper from the foul line that doesn't fall, and that'll end the first half. Cougars 39, West LA 23. A solid first half for COC here on sophomore night in women's basketball.
The College of the Canyons Athletics Department is proud to announce the Hall of Fame class for 2023. This year's inductees include longtime women's basketball assistant coach Harlan Perlman, the 1986 state championship baseball team, the 1996 state runner-up women's basketball team, the 2007 state finalist women's volleyball team, and 2-time state champion track and field star Chris Lowe. Be there for all the excitement Wednesday, March 29th at 4:30 p.m. at Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center. For more information, visit cocathletics.com or call 661-362-3491. Go Cougs!
College of the Canyons wants you to get ready, reset, and go when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougar Athletics programs offer a great college experience. Get ready, reset, and go at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments. Time with friends. Lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
The future is yours. So let College of the Canyons help you get ready, reset, and go for it. Get ready for transfer, the workforce, or take your skills to the next level. Visit canyons.edu/schedule.
Meet Nigel Terry. In 2018, UCLA Health made him Laker for a day. Not because he beat cancer once, he beat cancer twice. He inspired us to push, to make the impossible possible. Because that's what Nigels do. And the world needs more Nigels. UCLA Health.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Our sports medicine program here at College of the Canyons is meant to introduce students who are interested in some type of career in sports medicine. Most of my students are interested in careers as an athletic trainer, physical therapist, or orthopedic surgeon. So when they're done with our program, they will have their Associates of Science. Do you love sports? And do you take satisfaction from seeing someone go from injury all the way back to the sport that they love? Then this is a program you should definitely consider.
If our turkey had a resume, it would say it's 99% fat-free, filler-free, and raised without antibiotics. But our turkey already has its dream job at Jersey Mike's. Premium meat makes a sub above.
The future is yours. So let College of the Canyons help you get ready, reset, and go for it. Get ready for transfer, the workforce, or take your skills to the next level. Reset your career and get back to work quickly. Go to college for $46 per unit. 0 textbook cost class options and apply for your share of financial aid. With convenient class times, flexible on-campus or online options, and free tutoring, the future is yours at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule.
Start of the second quarter here from the Cougar Cage. Women's basketball, COC and West Los Angeles. The Cougars with a 39-23 halftime lead. $16 has been the largest of the day so far. So that's where we start here in the second. Tie up down low, possession arrow Canyons. So the Cougars will go back to work with the basketball. So COC with a 16-point lead, and they'll go to work offensively. Here's Satamian with the ball. She'll work it back to her right to Towson. Up on the near side wing, everything on the perimeter. Satamian probes the defense, throws it back to Fabless. She'll drive baseline, got hit from behind, lost the ball. Thought she maybe got fouled, but officials say incidental contact and we play on. So here's West LA back to work on offense. Lee with the basketball will send it over to Miracle Davidson. Davidson in the first half, 11 points, 5 boards. Travel called against her. The Cougars get a couple of stops defensively, I should say, and go back work on the offensive side. Tolentino with the ball, guarded tightly by Connor, got it over to Fabless. Working one-on-one against Lee, got it to Saloom, who was quiet from the floor in the first half and continues to be cold. Got her own rebound though, dribbles right into the paint, dumps it off Fabless. Extra pass Towson, over to Tolentino in the corner from Satami, and a three, no good. Saloom 0 for 6 from the floor, has 7.7 boards. Back the other way, Muago Dutia running the fast break, will lay it in. West LA the first bucket of the second half. Here's Towson with the ball for COC. Fabless now working with it. Got it to Towson once again. Satamian now back Saloom. Saloom. Jumper with 2 off the window is good. First field goal of the day for Saloom. Lead back to 16. Saloom now with 9 points in the ballgame. Now just 1 of 7 from the floor, but maybe a good start for her here in the second half. Things going a little bit. Here's Connor with the ball on the floor. Got herself loose, missed. Davidson the rebound. Foul going to be on Saloom. That'll be her second. So Fabless, Saloom, and Towson all with 2 fouls. Sergic has a pair as well. So Davidson will go to the line. Davidson 1 for 2 on her first trip. She's at 11 points today, 6 rebounds today as well. Last time against COC, she was quiet. Just 6 points, 9 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. As she splits a pair of free throws. A 15-point lead for COC. Towson a miss on a 3. Outlet to Davidson, got run into by Satamian, and they say it went out off of Satamian, so it'll be West LA basketball. Three-pointer for Davidson, good. Davidson now with 15. 12-point Canyons lead, 41-29. Tolentino trying to drive, had it stripped away, and then fouls Lauren Lee, trying to get the ball back from her. Second on Tolentino. Miracle Davidson today, 15 points. She averages 16.7 per game. She's had a rough night against Canyons last time out, but her last game rough as well. 29 minutes against Bakersfield as Muaga Tutia makes a little jumper from about 12. That's a 10-point game. Eight to 2 run here to start for West LA. As we said for Davidson, it's a couple of games. It's kind of slowed down a little bit. Her season high 27 versus Oxnard, but that came way back in November. Score the 2 points off the inbound play for Satamian, who stays hot. And a foul underneath the basket, I believe, away from the ball as the shot was coming. The official's going to talk about it. And it's just an inbound play, so the Cougars get the ball right back off the foul. Back to a 12-point lead. It's one of those odd plays that sometimes happens, but it's very, very rare. The Cougars will try and take advantage of it here. As some substitutions coming here, is off with 4 fouls is Trinity Connor. Satamian off the inbound play, wanting to drive. Now will drop for Faiblesse. Faiblesse tried to get it back to Townsend, but she was running the wrong direction. Taken away by Miller. Head Davidson off the window, no. Lee with the offensive rebound. Throws one back up, missed everything, but Davidson was there to catch, so it worked as a pass. Davidson continues her little hot run here today. Give her 15 points in the ball game. Actually, scratch that, give her 17. It's her and Natalie Satamian leading the way. Timeout, West LA, a full timeout. 5:23 to go, a 10-point game. 43-33, Canyons out in front. We'll take a timeout.
The College of the Canyons Athletics Department is proud to announce the Hall of Fame class for 2023. This year's inductees include longtime women's basketball assistant coach Harlan Perlman, the 1986 state championship baseball team, the 1996 state runner-up women's basketball team, the 2007 state finalist women's volleyball team, and two-time state champion track and field star Chris Lowe. Be there for all the excitement Wednesday, March 29th at 4:30 p.m. at the Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center. For more information, visit cocathletics.com or call 661-362-3491. Go Cougs!
Canyons 43, West LA 33. 5:23 to go here in the third quarter. As it's West LA basketball out of the timeout. They'll work it over to Miller. She'll step back into an 18-footer that misses everything. Tolentino able to come away with it. We'll get it to Townsend, and the Cougars will sprint it up the floor. Townsend will cross over a dribble, had it poked out from behind, but came right to Lulu Saloom. And she's fouled trying to go up as Wagututia able to come across, but just had too much contact against her. That's her second foul. And Saloom, who's approaching double figures, 7 of 8 from the line, 1 of 7 from the floor. Misses the first of 2. Saloom this year, 16 double-doubles. Did have one against West LA. She's had a triple-double as well. It was 12, 22, and 12 against Palo Verde. She makes the second. Slow start to this third quarter for COC. West LA outscoring them 10-5 right now. Lee Towson got a hand on it. Now Sterling back inside, trying to get it to Miracle Davidson, and Fablesse, who was just kind of running in front of her, throwing a hand in the air, able to knock it away again. Fablesse has been all over the floor on the defensive side, creating takeaways. Travel going to be called. Fablesse shuffled her feet just a bit, trying to get herself loose on a shot. Already the 11th turnover on COC. Here's Sterling with the basketball. Got it to Miller. Poked away by Satamian. It'll stay with West LA. Davidson was 17 today. Miller and Muago Titia with 6. And then Trinity Connor with 4. That's all the scores for West LA. For Canyon, Satamian with 10 as Muago Titia fouled. Count it, and she'll go to the line. We were saying Satamian with 17, Saloom with 10, Fablesse with 9, Towson and Washington both with 3, and Tolentino with 2. Titia, chance to get to 9 points, going to the foul line, makes it, and all of a sudden it's back within 8. West LA on a 13-5 run. Tolentino blocked by Miller, but it came to Saloom. Extra pass, Towson, three-pointer from straight away is there. That stops the bleeding a little bit for COC. Just their second made field goal of the second half. Wagutitia trying to back down Saloom. Offensive foul for a little armbar push. Saloom sells it well. She sent herself backwards, and the Cougars will get the ball back here. Fablesse with the ball for COC. Sitting at 6 so far. Or excuse me, 9 so far. Trying to get herself into double figures again. Saloom will put up a 3 that just missed. Kicked off the heel of the rim. Back the other way, West LA. Saloom not known to take threes, only an 18% three-point shooter. Here's Lee, little jumper from the baseline is good. Cougars quickly back the other way. Tolentino missed on a fast break runner. And in a 9-point game, West LA back to work offensively. Sterling. Davidson, now Miller. She'll swing it back up top to Lauren Lee. Lee holding it over her head. We'll get it over to Sterling with 7 to shoot. And Muago trying to get around Saloom, put it off the window. Nice athletic move. And it's a 7-point game. West LA controlling here in this third quarter, trying to close the gap. Fablesse misses on a 3. The Cougars have gone cold. 16-point lead. Now it's a 7-point lead. Saloom a takeaway. Fouled running back up the floor, and she'll go to the line. West LA a 17-8 third quarter run. Saloom back to the line once again. Cougars in the bonus for the final 2:16 here of the third quarter. Saloom 10 points, 8 boards, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 steal. Give her 11 points as she knocks down the first of 2 foul shots. 8 of 10 from the line so far today. Make it 9 of 11. Nine of 12, but got the ball back. The Cougars will get a reset here and go to work offensively. Tamian was asking for some help. Now she'll dribble to her left. Little runner off the window, doesn't fall. Tolentino came away with the rebound, but able to tie her up was Hitchens, and it'll be West LA basketball. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. 8-point Canyons lead. It was 16, but West LA with some solid work here in the third quarter. Has got back within striking distance. Counted in the foul for Miracle Davidson, who is heating up once again. Davidson now with 19. Third foul on Satamian, who heads to the bench. Cougars have taken their foot off the gas and let West LA walk right back into this game. As it's a 5-point game as Davidson rattles home the foul shot. West LA in a full court press. Saloom wants to dribble out of it, got it to Faiblesse. Faiblesse working away from trouble. Now we'll start to work back towards the left. Got it to Saloom, top of the key. Saloom trying to work for a free shot. Gets one off the window, rattles it home. Bounced off just about anything. Just the second made field goal of the day for Saloom. Cougars certainly need her to come alive a little bit with a 7-point lead. So West LA is controlled this third quarter. Davidson again off the window, count it. Davidson lighting up the scoreboard with 22 now. Faiblesse into Saloom. Back out, Townsend, 3 from the wing. Short. Bounced off the front of the rim and then off the shot clock. So another miss for COC. The Cougars, who were red hot in the first, now 4 of 17 from 3. 14 of 48 from the floor. West LA 19 of 46 from the floor, 41%. Davidson, no. Shot clock off the offensive rebound, Sterling. Back out, Lee, 3-pointer on the way, can't find it. Saloom another rebound, give her a double-double on the day now. Got it to Townsend with 17. Over to Faiblesse. Now to Washington. Tolentino, Faiblesse at the foul line. Back to Townsend with 8. Cougars will play for the final shot, go 2 for 1 here. Townsend with 3. Drives, counted in the foul! A little right-handed scoop for Townsend. Chance to get it back to an 8-point Canyons lead with 1.4 to go here in the third. Makes the foul shot, 53-45. Cougars out in front. As an inbound play awaiting for West LA. Lee will not get a shot away. And that will do it for 3 quarters. All of them in the books, 53-45. Canyons in front.
The College of the Canyons Athletics Department is proud to announce the Hall of Fame class for 2023. This year's inductees include longtime women's basketball assistant coach Harlan Perlman, the 1986 state championship baseball team, the 1996 state runner-up women's basketball team, the 2007 state finalist women's volleyball team, and 2-time state champion track and field star Chris Lowe. Be there for all the excitement Wednesday, March 29th at 4:30 p.m. at the Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center. For more information, visit cocathletics.com or call 661-362-3491. Go Cougs!
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Canyons 53, West LA 45. Cougars with the basketball. So they'll go back to work offensively here after the make on the little scoop from Townsend to end the third quarter. Townsend now with 9. After that little scoop and score and 3-point play. Saloom, elbow jumper fouled. going to get called on Muagututia. It's going to be her third. Saloom back to the line, misses on the first. Saloom 9 of 13 from the line, 13 points, 10 rebounds. Make it 17 double-doubles now on the year. 5 rebounds away from 800 in her career. She rolls that one around the rim and in. Nine-point Canyons lead. Muagututia wanting to drive, stopped her dribble and got it back to Lauren Sterling on the near side wing. Wanted to get it inside to Miller. Washington staying right with her. Miller's little turnaround no good. Saloom now 4 rebounds away from 800. As the Cougars go back to work. Saloom, top of the key, jumper is there. 11-point lead now for Canyons. There's Davidson, who has been the star for West LA today. Give her 24 now in the ball game. Back to a 9-point Canyons lead. Davidson 24 and 7. An assist, 5 turnovers, 2 steals as well. Saloom thinking about a jumper from 20. Instead got it to Faiblesse. Now to Saloom again, who will put up a 3 with 8 to shoot. Missed it all. Faiblesse started her jump to try and save it a little bit too early. Here's Lee. Muagututia going to be called for a travel. So Canyons with the ball back. Just about 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. 9-point Canyons lead. Saloom beyond the 3-point line. They've pulled her away from the middle of the floor. Here's Washington, a 3, no good. From the corner on the near side, or on the far side, I should say. Rebound to Miller, who will work it up the floor. She'll drop it off for Lauren Lee, who will go to work on the offensive side. Inside, Muagututia, the mismatch against Faiblesse, an easy bucket for her. She's in double figures with 13. Back-to-back buckets for West LA. 7-point Canyons lead. Cougars stretched it to 16 at half, but West LA with a good third quarter. Towson off the window, no good. West LA a 22-14 third quarter against COC, who's got themselves back in the game. They trail by 7, and they have the basketball. Here's Lauren Lee inside. Washington fouls Muagututia. On the floor, so it'll be West LA ball. First foul on COC here in the fourth. Tasha Sergic coming in to take over for Jasmine Washington. Natalie Satamian with 3 fouls up off the bench to take over for April Towson here. Get her a break. Muagututia trying to drive. Saloom blocked her. She went up for a shot, was able to knock Saloom back, but Lulu stayed right with her and got a hand on it. Davidson fouled. Faiblesse going to be called for it. It's the 4th on Monique Faiblesse. John Wismath going to stay with her here. That one goes out off of Canyons. They've actually made a switch, so Davidson going to be guarded by Satamian here. And Faiblesse actually going to go to Lauren Lee and guard her with 4 fouls. Tutia trying to work around Saloom. Did. No good. Davidson the rebound. Foul going to be against. I want to say it's going to go against Satamian. It does. That's her fourth. So now you got to, or actually her second. Sorry, scratch that. So Davidson back to the line. First is good. It's a 6-point game. Chance to get it back to 5. Davidson, 25 points. Stay there. Saloom now 3 away from 800 rebounds as she pulls down an easy one that time. 12 rebounds in the ballgame. Needs 15 today to get to 800. Keep an eye on that as we continue on, as the game's still very much in doubt. 56-50, Canyons in front. Fabless with the ball. Slows it down. Here's Lauren Lee guarding her. Fabless to Saloom. Saloom over the top of Miller, knocked it down. 58-50, back to an 8-point lead. Lulu Saloom with another bucket. She's got 18 to lead the Cougars here. Satamian, who had 17 in the first half, has not had a bucket here in the second. It's Lee driving, missed it off the front. Saloom another rebound. 2 away from 800 now as we track it. Here's Satamian. Back Fabless. Elbow jumper for Fabless. Short. Sergic the offensive board. Tie up though called. Possession arrow West LA. Trinity Connor with 4 fouls coming back into the game. Looks like Wesleyan Hitchens coming back in as well. Miller comes off for a break. So Hitchens going to run the point here. West LA goes big right now. Davidson for 3. No. Saloom, another rebound. 1 away from 800 on her career. Runs it ahead, threw it to Tolentino. A layup is there. Give her an assist on the play as well, as Tolentino an easy bucket back to a 10-point lead. Hitchens, no. Fabless the rebound. She's got 7 on the day, 9 and 7 for her. Satamian trying to drive, dumps it inside Saloom. Got Davidson in the air, give her another bucket. She's got 20 points. And just like that, a 4-0 run for COC, and it's back to a 12-point lead. Davidson. Actually, excuse me, that was Sterling that time. Able to drive around. Satamian dumps it inside. Tolentino trying to catch. Couldn't. Here's West LA. Muaga Tutia able to get loose. An easy bucket for her. So back to an 8-point game. 4 minutes to go. Satamian, wing 3, flat. Rebound for Davidson. Again, an 8-point game, so this game very much still tight. Cougars led by 16. Timeout by West LA. 30-second timeout. So 62-54, 3:43 to go. Saloom 20 points, 14 boards. Davidson 25 points, 9 boards. Mwangatutia 15 points, 5 boards. On the other side, Satamian 2 points, 4 boards, 6 assists. West LA ball from in front of their own bench out of the timeout. By the way, worth mentioning as well, Saloom's played 34 minutes today. Only a couple-minute break. Davidson, a three. She's got it. All of a sudden, it's a 5-point game once again as Davidson continues to stay hot. 28 points for her. Cougars try and get it to Saloom over the top of Muagatutia. Got it to bounce in. So it's Davidson and Saloom now going back and forward. 7-point lead once again for Canyons. Connor, foul. Sergic called for the foul. Connor makes the first. Connor 2 of 3 from the line. Make it 2 of 4 now. Cougars able to get it to Satamian. The defensive rip for Saloom was her 15th of the ball game, so 800 career rebounds now for her. She'll go to work offensively with 7 to shoot. Bounce pass Sergic underneath, fouled, and she'll go to the line. So 800 came off of a miss on a free throw with no West LA Wildcats around. Pretty easy board for 800th career for Lulu. And then able to work free for Sergic to get 2 foul shots here in what is a 6-point game with 2:36 to go. Towson on the bench right now. Sergic makes the first of 2. Second is there as well. And 2 huge foul shots. Gets a high five from John Wismath as she goes to the bench after knocking both down as Jasmine Washington comes in. So Sergic here on sophomore night contributing with 2 foul shots to make it an 8-point game. Here's Lee. Got it to Connor, fouled by Washington. 2 shots as that's the 5th foul on COC. Both sides, or excuse me, just West LA in the bonus right now. They have 3 fouls, or 2 fouls to give before giving up the bonus here. Just 2 fouls on West LA here in the 4th quarter. 2:21 to go. It's an 8-point game. Chance to get it back to a 2-possession game for Connor as she misses the first of 2. Second is good. 7-point Canyons lead. West LA trying to press here. Cougars able to pass out of the full court press. Saloom puts it on the floor. Stops and pops and knocks it down from 8. Saloom now with 24. 9-point Canyons lead. Connor a 3, tried to bank it in, but didn't get it to fall. West LA again, full court press, trying to catch the Cougars off guard, but they're able to dribble it out of trouble smartly with about 48 to go. Towson, Satamian, bounce past Washington. Swings it back to Fables. Guarded by Lee, works off the screen. Little scoop and score to the bucket and in. All of a sudden, it's a 9-point, or an 11-point Canyons lead. Inside of 90 seconds to go. Lee with the basketball, got it to Connor. Connor will put it on the floor, trying to drive around Washington. Draws the foul, gets to the line. Gonna be the 3rd foul on Washington. Honor, who has started to find a little bit of a rhythm, but only 6 points in the ball game, goes back to the line for her 8th and 9th attempts today. As Tolentino back on the floor to take over for Washington. Honor makes the first. Canyons up by 10. Make it 9. So 3-possession game. 65 seconds to go. Tolentino, Fabless. West LA can foul here and stop the ball. Travel called against Fabless. So a turnover on Canyon, so West LA preserves the foul. And just like that, in a 9-point game, get it close to a 2-possession game here. Here comes West LA. Lee with the basketball. Works it over to Davidson. A 3-pointer, no. Saloom skies and wipes the glass clean. The Cougars back with the ball. West LA can stop the clock if they want to, but instead they opt not to foul in the full court press. So here's Fabless. Clock ticking in favor of Canyons right now in a 9-point game. Towson with 9 to shoot. Back to Fabless. 18-footer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Miller. Outlets ahead. Mwago Tutia behind the defense. She'll get an easy bucket. Makes it a 7-point game. Clock stopped at 18.5. Cougars back to work with the ball. They're able to break the timeline. Wildcats get a steal. Davidson able to poke it to Lee. But with 4 seconds left, Lee will get a bucket with 2.1. That will end the ball game. The Cougars will take it 70-65. A late run by West LA made it tighter than maybe it needed to be. Cougars had a 16-point halftime lead. In the end, it doesn't matter as they pick up the victory. They improve to 11-2 in conference play. In the victory, Lulu Saloom goes for another double-double, her 17th of the year, as she finished off the night with 24 points, 16 boards, now 801 career rebounds for her. Miracle Davidson, 28 points, 9 boards, leading all scorers on the floor for the Wildcats. As the Cougars take it 70-65. We'll step aside, switch over the stream to the men's side as men's basketball action. West LA COC coming up next here on the Cougar Sports Network at a 5 p.m. start time for that one.